Welcome to this tutorial on NumPy's ceiling function. In this video, we'll explore np.ceil, a mathematical function that rounds numbers up to the nearest integer. This is part of our NumPy mathematical function series, and by the end, you'll understand exactly how to use this powerful rounding tool in your data analysis projects. Let's start by understanding what np.ceil actually does. The ceil function returns the ceiling of input elements. In mathematical terms, the ceiling is the smallest integer that is greater than or equal to each value. The key thing to remember is that np.ceil always rounds up to the next whole number, never down. This behavior is consistent regardless of whether you're working with positive or negative numbers. The syntax for np.ceil is straightforward. You call NumPy.ceil and pass in your data as the first parameter x. There's also an optional parameter called out, which allows you to specify an array where you want to store the result. The function takes an array or a scalar value and returns the ceiling for each element. Most of the time, you'll simply pass in your number or array and let NumPy handle the rest. Let's look at some simple examples to see how ceil works in practice. First, we import NumPy as np when we call np.ceil with 2.3, it returns 3.0, rounding up to the next integer. With negative 1.7, it returns negative 1.0, which might seem counterintuitive, but remember, negative 1 is greater than negative 1.7. Finally, np.ceil of 5.0 returns 5.0, because it's already a whole number. The real power of np.ceil becomes apparent when working with arrays. Here, we create a NumPy array containing 1.2, 3.7, negative 2.4, and 8.9. When we apply np.ceil to this entire array, it returns a new array with each element rounded up, 2, 4, negative 2, and 9. Notice how the function processes all elements at once, making it incredibly efficient for large datasets. Let's recap the key points about np.ceil. First, it always rounds up to the nearest integer, never down. Second, it works seamlessly with both scalars and arrays, making it versatile for different use cases. Third, the function returns a float data type by default, even though the values are whole numbers. And finally, remember that negative numbers round toward 0, so negative 2.4 becomes negative 2, not negative 3. Understanding these principles will help you use ceil effectively in your NumPy projects.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.